Hey y'all,
Hi, welcome to For Real Talkers. I'm Bobby,
I'm Jen.
and today we're going to be talking about jumping back into the saddle. And what we
Ooh,
mean by that is getting back into the dating scene.
sheesh.
Yes, honey, because sometimes you might want to take a break after you break up. You've been in a relationship, whether it's a short term or long term.
Right.
But I think it's always a good idea maybe to press that pause button for a little while, get yourself together, get your act together, figure out maybe why things didn't work out with your previous relationship. Was it your fault? Was it his?
Whew.
We're going to talk about it because I think everybody contributed something to it failing. Usually, it's
Right.
usually a little bit of both, but
Mhm.
most of the times it's probably his fault. But anyway, so we jumping back into the dating scene.
Yes.
What are your
Bobby.
challenges? What are the issues now that you started dating again, or have you started? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot. So, do you want me to go
that's
first?
okay. You know why? That was a trigger for me. I instantly thought about jumping back into the dating scene. When you with a person for a substantial amount of time, you get a little comfortable. Things you did in the beginning, you stop doing or
hmm
whatever. You might start eating more food or whatever and getting a little fluffy like I did.
Okay.
Like I did.
Okay.
So it made me laugh because I was just talking to you about how I had to cut back on eating certain things or whatever because it's summertime. I'm trying to get back out there. But
hmm
before, when I got comfortable, there was no bread I didn't like. There was no cheese.
Me
There was
too.
no there was no
Me
French
too.
fry I didn't want to eat with
Okay.
with that person. So I got comfortable. But summertime is here, and I felt like, oh no, 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 I'm not trying to reinvent myself because I am who I am. It is what it is. You're gonna get what you get it, right?
Which is a
However,
beautiful woman.
thank you,
Okay.
Bobby. However, I wanted to get a little, just tone up a little bit. So I
Trim
had
that
to,
waistline a little
yes.
bit.
So getting back into the dating scene caused me to um, like push back on all the things that I like to eat,
Okay.
and then I found myself just eating air.
Do you guys do that? Are you
So
guys sucking up the air too to get
and
yourself tight?
yes, I was doing more physical activity. I'm doing more physical activity,
Okay.
but getting back into the dating scene is a lot of work. And I guess there's a lot of reasons why people be staying in these relationships. Number one, rent is too darn high.
Uh oh.
And number two, mortgages are crazy. The rate
Talk
on
about
mortgages
it.
is crazy. And it's easy to split the bill. So some people are staying in relationships because it's too hard out there on your own, right? Don't lie, sit there and say whatever you want to say. That's the truth.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
not saying that's the whole truth and not the truth, but some of us are still in these relationships. But for those of us that are getting in the dating scene, um, we start doing things a little bit differently because we're taking that dive, we're putting ourselves back out there.
Okay.
And for me, putting myself back out there means
hmm
like falling back on that French fry or that turkey burger or
Okay.
rice because
You love rice.
love rice.
It's
I
the
am
starches.
peach.
It's those starches.
I love rice. I can eat rice for breakfast,
hmm
lunch, and dinner. Anyway, so I don't want to be too fluffy. However, um, I have, I went out there in the dating scene and I've met some people who like, for what?
Uh
Guys want
oh.
stuff they can hold on to. I'm like,
Talk about
you
it.
want to hold on to it. I don't want to jiggle with it.
Uh
I
oh.
don't want to jiggle it.
Just wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle with
So, so
it.
it depends on who you're talking to. Some don't care, and
True.
some want you to be active, whatever. But getting out in the dating scene means getting like in touch with yourself and really just like putting yourself out there and thinking outside of what you are normally used to.
Okay.
Excuse the because we're outside,
Yes, that's right. We outside,
y'all.
so
We outside. It's
yes,
summertime.
nice weather.
Bobby, I don't even have my microphone on.
You
Go ahead,
don't?
y'all.
Well,
Bobby's gonna
put your
talk.
microphone on. Put
No,
your
no, my
microphone on.
microphone
But you
on.
probably can still hear her
I hope
anyway,
y'all heard everything I said because I can't remember what I just said. Anyway, so I'm back. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm exploring. I'm back. I'm watching. I'm people watching. I don't know what I'm doing. However,
But you're doing a great job because,
whatever.
honey, I can't walk down the street or go anywhere with her without men after her.
She
I'm like,
lying,
okay, when is
y'all.
it gonna be my turn? Like,
She making
dang,
it up.
I can't get any attention.
She's making it up.
Jenna,
But
I am not. I am not. Don't make me call a friend.
but I can tell you that it's not easy
Mhm.
because there's times where I don't care. I want to stay. I want to be in the house. I want to watch TV. I don't even want to be bothered.
Mhm.
But it's a whole other job putting yourself back out there because you have to become uncomfortable all over again.
Okay.
Not saying sending your representative because some of us, women and men, send in our representative in the beginning of the relationship, and then when y'all get comfortable, the real person comes
Starts
out.
to come out, right?
So you gotta really be in touch with yourself and explore, and then get comfortable around another person who has never been around
Yeah,
you.
but what I mean, to me, I think you're doing a good job. First of all, we always want to look our best for ourselves
Yeah,
as well.
you're
But like
right.
Jen is saying, sometimes you let yourself go a little bit. And I think we do that
Yeah.
in bad weather or cold weather. When the
Yeah.
winter time comes around, you got more clothes
Oh
on.
yeah.
You just start eating a whole lot of stuff. But then when the
Yeah.
summer comes around, especially if you're getting back into the
I think
dating
I
scene,
broke
so
this thing.
you're not doing anything wrong by thinking that. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna take a quick break.
It's okay, y'all. Don't worry. I'm still good.
Oh, you good?
I'm MacGyvering
Okay.
it. I'm MacGyvering it.
I didn't know you had it on. So no break, no break.
Yeah.
But so one of the challenges of jumping back into dating,
Mhm.
the dating scene, is you want to make sure that you're looking as attractive as you possibly can.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And probably because we fussy and picky too. We don't just want no big old whatever. We
Yeah.
want a guy that we're going to be attracted to. And excuse me,
Yeah.
because sometimes big might be what you like.
Yeah.
I know you don't have a
I like
problem with big
big.
guys.
So I like them big.
But whatever it is, you want to look your best. You always want to
Yeah.
try to put your best foot
Absolutely.
forward,
Absolutely.
right?
Mhm.
So that could be one of the challenges. But then what about now when you actually get to the point of you met someone and the conversation starts? Listen, I feel like, okay, let's take some applications, okay? More than one, right? Don't just, or do
Listen.
you think that, jumping back into the dating scene, you
Mhm.
should just say, oh, I just met this one guy and just talk to one guy at a time and have a little discovery period with him? Or should you just start accepting applications?
So I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not talking about me per se. I'm talking about a friend of mine. She jumped back into the dating scene,
Okay.
and she went on. She met a guy like randomly, and she went on a date with the person, and the first official date, um, she was telling me that she was talking to him about like his family
Mm-hmm.
because she's a family person just like me.
Okay.
And he was talking about like the things that he liked to do, whatever. And she asked about his family, all of those things. But I want to say top 5 question. I can't remember what she told me, but maybe the second or third question was, no, the third question was, what do you like commando, thong, or underwear, right? So at first
Commando, is that nude?
commando's nothing.
Okay.
So the first question, she was like, whatever,
Then he said commando,
commando, thong, or full underwear.
Okay.
So she was talking to him like, please, I like, full underwear, like, give me grandma drawers, whatever.
Okay.
Just because.
Even if it wasn't true.
Yeah, even if it wasn't true, because she was like, kind of like, wait, where's this
thinking
going?
about. Okay? Go ahead.
The second question, and this is why I'm like, yes, in a way, you got to take applications because that one might not be the one. The second question he asked was, and I don't even want to say this because I don't like this video's forever.
But
he said
you
to her,
you should still say it because it might help somebody else.
He said to her, what do you prefer? Anal, whatever. But
wait a minute, this was the first date, your friend, or
first date?
The first date, he's bringing up sex like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was a red flag or whatever. So everything else that he did good kind of went out the window.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
after that, she was like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be, I don't know if I want to be bothered. I don't care about like how smart he is and what he got going on. Because that question is,
It's a turn off.
And, I could see if he was asking other questions prior to that. And that was maybe the fourth or fifth date or whatever. But it was the first date. So it was kind of like, she didn't even come at him like that. So anyway, that was the end of that. So yes, you might need to take applications. You not, and I'm not saying like you're gonna be like it's not Grand Central Station, but but it's like you have to you have to put yourself out there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it's almost like a job. I mean, when you go on a date, people start interviewing you. They ask you all the questions. Question 1, 2, like the questions that you were asked. So it's an interview. So let the interview process begin. Take some applications because you don't want to just settle for the first one just because you're trying to fill a position. Okay.
Now,
yes,
there is a such thing as like love at first sight, or you might run into your soulmate.
Okay.
But
people are so scared to really accept that term soulmate. They don't believe, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people don't really believe in soulmates, and they don't believe in love at first sight.
Not anymore.
Is that what you were going to say? You believe in love at first sight?
I believe in okay. I'm a woman of a certain age, so everybody knows that. But I believe in two ships passing in the night. Y'all probably didn't hear that term, but anyway,
I did.
Like y'all meant to be together, but then y'all meet each other, and it's just the wrong place, wrong time. Okay. I believe in that. I do believe in. It might not be love at first sight anymore, but I do believe in soulmates, and that's it. And I believe in the it and the ego, and I believe in the whole like evenly yoked and feng shui thing. I might be the crazy one, and you might even me out, like, the peaceful one. You might ground me. So I do believe that there are still soulmates.
Well, girlfriend, I want to move some of that stuff off of your lap because, honey, you are looking crazy. Quite fabulous.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Don't apologize, honey, and don't just leave. Yes, honey, look at beautiful friend
I'm not
Jen.
Taking no applications.
You are taking applications. I'm taking them for her, y'all.
So the reason why I'm not, because I just told somebody the other day, like, I'm so out of practice. I don't even know how to get back out there in the saddle, and I wouldn't even know what to say. So
you're going to just be yourself. I think that we all need to be real. And be honest and have honest communication, but it has to be respectful, honest communication. You cannot on the first date ask somebody about anal sex unless I think it's inappropriate. Okay, I think it's inappropriate. But guys, let me know. Would you be offended if the woman asked you a sexual question? Because sometimes we think that it would be offensive for women, but maybe a guy might not like that either. Let us know.
To me, no matter what. If I didn't take it there, you don't already meet me there. Like,
wait for a buying sign.
Yes,
guys need to wait for a buying
A
sign.
woman is always gonna give you a sign whether or not she wants to take it there. Like, no matter what, it's gonna be you might not. It's not a verbal cue. It's gonna be a cue that when she wants to be kissed or touched, or even talked to in that manner.
And I would even say, when she wants to be touched, when touching is okay, she's going to probably touch you first. But if she's touching your hand, like, don't get all crazy with it. But if she starts touching you, like, I would say above your elbow, like she's going up here on the arm, like this is a little bit more sensual, your shoulders, your neck. And definitely if she touches your face, woo-wee! That's getting close to the lips. That's a buying sign. So you should wait.
She's
really
wait.
Let her take the lead.
Don't touch her like she's a watermelon. You're trying to see if she's ripe. No.
What about what about when a guy touches your knee? Like you sitting out, you guys are sitting talking, and he's like, "Yeah, honey," because and he starts touching your knee.
I don't know. Like,
is that really appropriate?
Only not. I don't know. For me, not on the first encounter.
Yes, I
because
agree.
There was another. Oh gosh.
I think the first date, we're trying to see if we like each other enough to even have that second date. So I think it should be more of conversation, and then you just feeling the chemistry, and Let the chemistry be natural. I mean, certain things could lead to maybe a
Yeah.
kiss before that
Yeah,
night
yeah, yeah.
finishes,
She's right.
but let it lead there. Let it build, but don't just automatically drive me right there and just be like, so put your hand on my thigh.
Listen, on the small of my back, like
Yes.
there's a upper back. Look, here we go. Upper back, but all the way down here, or
Yeah.
keep putting it on my
This
thigh.
part, close to the
Yeah,
vitae.
right there.
That's a
Don't
no
do
now.
that. Don't do it.
No.
Or
Mhm.
trying to throw your tongue down my throat.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to exchange saliva with you just yet.
But what about, you jumping back into dating and, you had good conversation on the phone, you went out with the guy. Is it okay for him to kiss you on the first date without the tongue, like a regular peck?
Okay, all right.
But he needs to wait for that sign that you gave
Yeah,
him, like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
okay, that's something that you
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah.
I think so, because this way nobody gets their feelings hurt.
Right.
Because if you come in for the kiss and she starts
Leans back.
bopping and wobbing, bobbing
and weaving.
Thank you, bobbing.
Bobbing and weaving. Don't do it like it's not the time.
Yes.
But again, the dating scene is a little like hectic. It is a lot of work. Sometimes I feel like I'd rather just stay home and watch TV than even be bothered with dating at this moment, because it's not familiar with it.
Yeah, so I mean, I think men, they really should wait for like a buying sign. Because what about, not only do guys try and kiss you, but touch you? What about when they touch you inappropriately? They putting their hand on your knee and trying to talk to you that way, being too comfortable, and it's your first date.
Now, we did touch on it a little earlier about the hand on the knee, and that might not. Well, it depends on, again, the vibe, who it is. But when they start moving their hand up your leg, like, and you wasn't invited to do so, it's a violation.
I think so.
Like it. Yeah,
I think so. So for me, I'm not a shy woman.
Mhm.
And to me, the same way you felt comfortable enough to do something to me that I don't like, I'm gonna feel just as comfortable to let you know that I don't like it in the moment that you're doing it by slapping your hand.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
And ladies, don't feel bad about it, because sometimes we want the guy to like us, especially if we think we like them. So you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to say anything because, I don't want to discourage him. I don't want to upset him.
Right.
No, forget that. If you have certain values about yourself, you need to know that. So why not let him know from day one? Slap that hand
from day one.
Slap that hand.
Yeah,
because that's inappropriate.
I had somebody tell me, we're grown. I said, but that don't mean I want.
Yeah.
I don't want you to touch me. I don't care. It does not matter. If I didn't, I had to tell him, you will know if what you're doing is welcome.
Yes. And how about the fact that you are grown? You know exactly what it is that you want and don't want. Right. You know what you like and you don't like. So I'm telling you, this grown behind woman over here don't like to be touched in that way, because I don't even know you. Let me see that I like you first. Let me get the juices flowing. Make me feel like, oh, I like him. I can't wait to kiss him.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm probably he can get it. Right. Even though you're not getting it just like that.
Yeah.
But if you're a person that will give it just like that, that is you. But gentlemen, just because you've done that with a woman before, all women are not the same. And some women don't want to be touched. Right. And women, if you are being touched and you don't like it, don't be scared to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
You got to say something.
Yeah.
Don't let men make us uncomfortable. Forget that. We already know they're stronger than us. They can overpower us.
Yeah.
We're not that desperate to have a man in our life to just settle for, advances that we're not ready for.
Absolutely.
Don't let them push you.
Absolutely.
Don't.
Absolutely.
So
it feels good out here though. But I know you was telling me, you said you wanted to say something else about.
Oh, I was talking about, like, when you're jumping into relationships, sometimes it's a little discomfort, because one of the things is you want to get yourself appearance-wise ready. You want to make sure your mind is ready. Mentally, because you're not still carrying the hurt from your previous relationship. Right. Because if so, you're probably not ready for someone else, and all you're going to do is hurt that person or miss use them,
Yeah.
mistreat them.
Mhm.
So I think another thing, like jumping into the dating scene again, it could be fearful.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
could be a little fearful.
And I think that it's not fair to, like you said, it's not fair to that person. Nor is it fair to you to waste somebody else's time
Yes.
when you are, not ready or fearful.
Yes.
Again, I say it's work because you can't be afraid of like rejection, or you can't be afraid of rejecting. And
both people,
yes,
on both sides. Yes.
Yeah, because no, I don't like rejection, nor do I want to reject. But you can't be fearful, and nobody wants to be hurt. Like,
No.
you get attached all over again, and then
So that's the scary part,
Yeah.
because it makes you wonder, is this person going to just hurt me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you want to even take a chance
Right.
of putting yourself back out there
Putting
again?
yourself back out there again.
But I'm going to stand up and say, I think it's worth it. Unless you just want to be all by yourself.
Somebody calling in, huh?
Yes, it is. Somebody
we're
calling in. But this is
take
not
that
the day.
time.
Maybe I should pick it up and say, hello, you live.
No.
Yes, I am. Hello, you're live on For Real Talkers. Would you like to say something, caller?
Hi, caller.
I sure am, and you are live on our show.
Hi.
So, I can call you back, or I can tell you what the topic is, and you can join in.
This is Real Talkers.
Okay, this is For Real Talkers. He's not ready for it, so we're gonna pause and let him come back next week when we're officially live and have people calling in.
Yeah,
so thank you.
it.
I'll talk to you later.
See, listen, it's For Real Talkers. So when real people say real things, I mean,
and real people do real things. That's what I get for bringing my phone with me to the
It's
set.
all good. It's all good.
But actually, I bought the phone with me because my son might actually call me, and if so, I would definitely have to step away. Because I didn't tell you this, but he's in the doctor. He's in the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's okay, but he is there. They kept him to do some observation. I'm sorry. For Real Talkers, real people say real things. And I'm not going to get deep into it. He's okay, but I just want to hold the phone with me.
Absolutely. That comes first. Like this, y'all. This is not scripted. We are two women who have decided, like, just to be real with like ourselves and what y'all about, like,
absolutely
about our experiences with life itself, with dating and relationships, everything. So sometimes it happens the way it happens, and I guess it's, to me, it's almost like therapy, because if I'm being 100% real, and being like real with y'all, real with myself first.
Okay.
It's a therapy for me. So
I'm going to expound on that, because I know when we originally started, we were just talking a lot about different situations, and I said to Jen, we should really start a podcast, because we might be able to help other people if we start sharing some of our stories, and then eventually have people call in and share with us, and it could be therapeutic. Why I know about this? Because I have a card game. Right. And I created, and it's called For Real Talkers. For Real Talkers. Yes. And that game is about relationships and different situations. And it's a great way to learn about your partner, about your friends, how to connect with each other, what someone likes, what they don't like. You can get answers to questions that you always wanted to know, but maybe you felt uncomfortable to ask. Right. So you can let the cards ask the questions. Right. And because, that card game is available, I said, listen, people need to start talking at younger ages. Yes. And we're really hoping that this show could be that springboard to get people comfortable and see that, opening up, it's not an easy thing, but just go for it. So like Jen said, it's not scripted. Very seldom do you see, or you going to see, that we're actually going to cut, copy, paste, or what do you call edit. We don't really do that. We just let it roll. It is what it is. We come up with a topic. We don't pre-discuss it. We just let it roll.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes we just talking off of the cuff. You
there
know,
you go. Absolutely.
And not only helping somebody, helping ourselves. So
absolutely,
it's okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
good with
it is okay.
So
next week, I don't know. Do you have any other final words?
absolutely not. But y'all get out there, have fun, date. It's it's a beautiful world out there. It's not this world is it's still a beautiful place with beautiful people. It really is.
Well,
so
yes. Well,
put yourself out there.
I'm gonna say this that I have a couple of friends, and I should call out their names, but I'm not. But they have wonderful relationships, and I admire them. I adore my friend couples. They're part of my girl group, the brunch. The ladies who brunch that are married for many years. I can't wait to do a show with my married friends, so you guys can see that true love actually is real. It exists. You can have a good man. You can have a great man in your life who treats you like a real queen. They exist. I don't care what nobody say. All men are dogs. Heck no, do not believe it. I have 6 brothers. That's not true. They used to be cheaters, though. I'm not gonna lie. My brothers used to be a hot mess. But for the most part, they have matured. Yes. And they're really, really good men. I'm so proud of the fathers that they are, the men that they become, and the women in their lives. They are so lucky. Yeah. I know my turn is coming. Everybody has a story. So you didn't start off where you are now. Like you had to go through a whole transition, and sometimes that's how we become the people that we are today. Yes. But yes, there are good men and women out there. Absolutely. My role models are my parents. They've been married for like 50 something years. My brother, is married. So I always look, to those as my models because I love their synergy. I love my mother and father synergy. So I believe it still exists, and I'm not gonna stop looking until I find it. Do not give up until I find it. So don't give up. Like no, it's coming. Take your time. Don't if you don't feel comfortable putting yourself because I don't feel like 100% comfortable. I am gonna take my time, but don't give up. Right. That's what I say. And don't let yourself get too stressed. Blessed, not stressed. Oh, and by the way, before we go, yes, in addition to the card game. Yes. A t-shirt apparel. Line. Yes. This is my favorite t-shirt. It is. I probably wore it like 1, 2. Well, my favorite is the one that says beautifully black. Y'all gonna see that. Yeah. So listen, please hit the subscribe button and follow us. Yes. So you'll be able to see and know when we're gonna be going live again. Absolutely. We will be posting the phone number. Yep. So that when we go live, you can actually call us and tell us what you think about that topic. Yes. Or maybe if you just want to bring up something that you heard before, you're welcome to do that as well. Yeah. But then follow us on all social media outlets. Yes. For Real Talkers. That's the number 4. For Real Talkers. Yes. We're real people. Say real things. Bye. Oh, by the way, we're on Facebook. Yes. Instagram. And what else? YouTube. All of that. Spotify, yes. Anchor. Everywhere. And that's For Real Talkers. So thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we are going to be at the Castle on Sunday, July 16th at 6 p.m. The Castle is in Harlem. Watch, y'all. We're going to be doing it before a live audience because it's actually a big event, put on by Kathmandu and his friends. So they're going to have a live band, live performances, and a great fashion show. Yes. So check out the designers that will be there, and For Real Talkers will be opening up the event. So all right. If you can make it, see y'all there. See you there, or just follow us on social media. Thanks for joining us again. Bye. Bye.